Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So thank you so much for being here. I know that it's been a few days since I've uploaded, but today I am here to share with you my Kayali fragrances. So if you guys watch my channel, you know that there are a couple of Kayali fragrances that have really stuck around for me that are some of my absolute favorite perfumes. And I've also recently received the new Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, which I did mention in a haul. But that perfume is so special that it could almost have its own video. So I did want to go a little bit more in depth about that perfume today and share with you my other two favorite Kayali perfumes. So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk mostly about perfumes. So if that is your thing, definitely make sure to head on down and subscribe. Also feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I do share a lot of behind the scenes photos there, pretty perfume pictures, outfits of the day, and some motivation for decluttering and minimalism. So if you like that stuff, head on over and follow me. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, let's start out with Kayali Citrus 08. So if you guys watch my channel, you know that this has been a favorite of mine for quite a while. This has become one of my absolute favorite citrus scents for summer. So this is a grapefruity, rhubarby, musky rose scent with a little bit of oak moss. It does have a slight similarity to Chloe Nomad. Not that they smell the same, but they're both kind of in that same category. They're a little bit of an oak mossy, musky, citrusy scent. And first of all, I want to say I love the bottle. So this one, you guys, I always had a little bottle sitting on my dresser underneath my vision board. And every time I would smell the smaller tester bottle of this, I would coincidentally be looking up at my vision board. And somehow this became a perfume that I associated with my goals and dreams. I don't know how, I don't know why. I always tell you guys this, and I know it sounds crazy, but this perfume does smell very optimistic, so I think it's really fitting. It's a very bright, bubbly, uplifting, happy citrus scent. It also smells very, very classy. It smells so pretty, you guys. I think this perfume doesn't get a very good reputation because it's not one of their more popular ones, and I think in general, most people, especially younger girls that this is sort of tailored toward or like advertised toward, they're just more into those sweet, you know, musky, sweet scents, more vanilla scents. So I think this is one of their, just in general, less popular types of fragrances. But for me, this is like one of the most perfect summertime citrus scents. It doesn't have the best lasting power, I will say that. It's not a bold perfume, but it's not meant to be a bold projector. It's a light perfume. It's made of very fresh notes. It does have a little bit of that oak moss in there that kind of grounds it, but overall it is quite a light scent, and it's meant to be a light scent. And that being said, I have received compliments on this perfume. When I have worn this, I have been complimented. You do have to be like within arm's reach or a little bit closer for someone to be able to really pick it up on you, unless you wear a lot of it and you walk by them. But for me, I probably get maybe 3-4 hours on a good day. Yeah, it doesn't have the best lasting power, but I think it is the most perfect, uplifting, refreshing summer scent. And I picture myself wearing this while going shopping in a really warm location, like to a luxury shopping center. I don't know why, but this for me, this perfume just really kind of symbolizes, I don't know, success for me. For me, it just feels like a successful, bougie, classy, sophisticated citrus scent, and I love it. It's a very unique, pretty citrus. If you haven't checked it out, I would urge you to at least give it a shot. If you don't mind respraying it once throughout the day, or if you just want to wear it for like a few hours in the morning, it's that perfect kind of grab and go scent. The next fragrance that I absolutely love from Kayali is the Vanilla 28. Now this one, you guys, is one of my absolute favorite vanilla fragrances, and it is what some people would consider a very basic vanilla, and that's true. It's not, you know, groundbreaking or super unique or anything like that. But what makes this perfume so perfect is that it is such an easy grab and go. So this is more of a brown sugar vanilla type of perfume. It's not just a straight up vanilla. I do have other vanilla perfumes in my collection that are more vanilla than this one. This one actually doesn't have vanilla as a note at all. What it does have is vanilla orchid, which I love. That's one of my favorite notes in a perfume. It also has tonka bean, and it has brown sugar. So this is a very warm, sort of brown sugary, bakery style vanilla with a little bit of a floral component that gives it this femininity, so it's not just overly straight up vanilla. It's very pretty. I get compliments on this one. Some people don't find it to be very long lasting or very far projecting, but I know that people can smell it on me because I always get compliments when I wear it. There is a little bit of a dent that you can see, and yeah, it's just one of the easiest grab and go perfumes I have. And so for that reason, this one consistently makes it onto my most worn list or my favorite list. Oh, it's so good, you guys. It's so good. It's like the perfect mix of that kind of sweet pink floral vanilla brown sugar. It's just really, really yummy. Very feminine. It is very simple. It is very basic, but that makes it great because it's not too complex. You can just grab it for any occasion. This works for an everyday fall winter scent. It also works for date night. It also works for intimate night. It's just a great perfume all the way around. And I think it's kind of a staple in a way. I think everybody needs an easy, feminine, grab and go vanilla perfume. And I have actually sprayed this on my neck before and still been able to smell it kind of in my hair the next morning when I woke up. So this does hang around for a while. I wouldn't say it's a complete beast. It's not a beast. It's not like Shaga Food or something like that, but it's not a poor performer in my opinion. So I love it. I think it's one of the best vanillas I've ever smelled so far. One of the most enjoyable vanillas that I have for sure. Okay, and now we're going to talk about Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. I can never remember what the number is. It's kind of a long name. So this perfume, you guys, I recently talked about in a haul video, but I felt that this perfume was special enough. This could almost have its own video. I was going to make a dedicated video just about this perfume, but I thought, why not talk about all the Kayalis at once? And I absolutely love this perfume, you guys. So this was kindly sent to me through PR from Huda Beauty. So thank you so much to them for sending this to me. They also sent me the biggest bottle that they have, which is amazing because I fell in love with this perfume. I have to say I do really like the packaging. It's kind of this holographic metallic pink, like this foil pink, and the scent inside is just as beautiful as the packaging. The scent actually perfectly fits the packaging. The notes that you have in here is pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily, Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, magnolia, and in the base you have sandalwood, musk, amber, and patchouli. So there's a lot going on in here. And I did get myself a little spray paper because I want to spray this and kind of go through the motions and tell you guys what I smell. But this is overall a very, very sexy, sweet, spicy perfume. So I'm just gonna give the blotter paper a spray here. So I have it on the blotter paper and it actually smells so much better on your skin than it does on paper, but I'm gonna be doing a few things today and I haven't decided on a scent of the day, so I don't know if I wanna spray this on myself yet. Oh, okay, again, so much better on your skin than it is on paper. When you first spray it, you get a lot of pink pepper and saffron. It's a very spicy, fresh opening. It's got that bergamot in there as well. So it is a fresh, spicy opening, but there is a sweetness. Right from the get-go, there is a sweetness. And I don't know where the sweetness comes from because there is no vanilla in here. There's a little bit of vanilla orchid. I think that's where I'm getting that kind of sweet floral component. It's a very similar sweetness to what is in the Vanilla 28. If you like the kind of sweet vanilla composition of the Vanilla 28, you will like the sweetness that's in here. It's a very similar sweetness. You also get a lot of rose. This is a very rose dominant scent. And to be honest with you guys, I wasn't sure I was going to like it when I first received it. I was a little bit leery because this does have a very strong kind of Middle Eastern component, and I don't typically like a lot of spicy, oudy, rosy Middle Eastern scents. Not that this has oud in it, but it definitely has that like Middle Eastern scent. Then you also have this creamy sandalwood and a little bit of amber and patchouli and some musk in the base. So it does have a little bit of a depth, and what I really get from this, you guys, especially on skin, is just this almost indescribable, sweet, soft, spicy rose. I think it's mostly vanilla orchid, rose, and a little bit of that spiciness for me. And after a couple of hours, the spiciness is still there, but it really kind of settles, and then you're left with just this incredibly sexy, unique, sweet fragrance, and you just have to try it. You just have to try it. It's hard to describe. I honestly have never smelled anything quite like it. A lot of people do ask what I think about this in comparison to Oud Bouquet, because a lot of people compare it to Oud Bouquet, and it does have a little bit of a similarity to Oud Bouquet. They're both sweet rose fragrances. They're both sweet, sort of Middle Eastern smelling rose fragrances, but I think that's really where the differences, or where the similarities end. Because for me, I just think this is very sweet, very feminine, very youthful. I think it's also very mass pleasing. I think that Oud Bouquet is either a love or hate, and for me, I just can't wear it. I think it smells nice, but I cannot wear Oud Bouquet. This is so much more feminine, flirty, fun, sweet, youthful, and of course there's no oud. And you guys, I have to tell you, this lasts longer than any of the Kayalis, any of them. And this actually is one of the longest lasting perfumes in my entire collection. In fact, it might be the longest lasting in my entire collection. And at the same time, it's closer to the skin. It's not going to completely fill a room. I think when you first spray it, it does project quite well, but it's not going to show up before you do, if you know what I mean. But it will last on your skin for, I would say, 24 hours. I'm not even kidding. I had this on my arm the other day. I sprayed it on my arm at about 9 a.m. and I worked a night shift, and the next day when I went to bed, I could still smell it on my arm, and that was at about 8:30. So this was on my skin for 24 hours, and the dry down is just addictive. It is addictive, it is sweet, it is sexy, it is flirtatious. It would be the perfect perfume to wear for a date night. It would almost make a great signature scent because it's very unique and people would not know what you were wearing. It's just amazing. I love it. So I'm also really happy to have it, you guys, because I don't have any other like very Middle Eastern influenced perfumes in my collection. And I feel like there's so many good ones out there, and I just haven't found one that jived with me yet. So yeah, that is the Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Let's see how it has progressed on paper. Yeah, it's just so much better on skin, you guys. Like, the paper does not even do it justice. If you go to a Sephora or an Ulta, please do not go by the paper. You must spray this on yourself. Even if you pick it up and smell the bottle, like if you smell the atomizer is very spicy and you get a lot of saffron and a lot of pink pepper. Don't let that fool you. This is not a linear fragrance. This changes so much. Right now it smells flippin' incredible. It smells so good at the atomizer right now. I'm getting vanilla orchid in there. I'm getting the rose. It smells sweet. It smells flirtatious and sexy and beautiful. But it's better on skin. It's even better on skin. So this is a must try, you guys. I wouldn't say blind buy it unless you love saffron and you love rose and you want something sweet. Then you might really like it. But for me, it's just amazing. Like I said, this perfume could have its own dedicated video. So yeah, that's the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. A new, like one of my best discoveries of this year, I think. I think it's gonna be right up there with my Louis Rouge in terms of my best kind of blind purchases or my best discoveries. So just to kind of give you guys a recap, as I like to do at the end of my videos, the Kayali Citrus 08 is a very bright, happy, bubbly, classy citrus scent for the summertime with a bit of a musky, oak mossy finish. So it's very classy and very elegant. It's not your run-of-the-mill shampoo-y fresh scent. It's a very sophisticated, luxurious smelling citrus. Just doesn't have the best lasting power, but I don't mind. I love the scent enough that I really don't mind. The Vanilla 28 is one of my favorite vanillas of all time. It's more of a brown sugar vanilla orchid scent. It's not your straight up sort of bakery vanilla. It smells delicious. It's an easy grab and go, and it's a compliment getter. And for me, it does have pretty good longevity. And then we have the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, which is one of the most unique, pretty, flirty, pink smelling fragrances that I've ever smelled, and I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, those are my three favorite Kayali fragrances. Other ones that I don't have in this video but that I think are really nice. I think that the Deja Vu White Flower is beautiful. I just have an issue with white flowers. I sometimes can't wear white floral fragrances. That's why I no longer have that one. And the musk is beautiful, but it doesn't have enough presence for me. I feel like I only would ever wear that one to bed. So yeah, and I have another bedtime perfume that I prefer more. So those are my Kayali fragrances. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video, and obviously I really love this brand because I have 3 of them in my collection, and that makes up a pretty good percentage of my collection. So that's it for today. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their week. So that is it for today's video. Make sure that you stay tuned. I will have a few more videos coming out this week. I've got some really exciting content and a couple more perfumes coming to share with you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you. Hit you up, I'm on the other side. I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came here way too strong.